Welcome to the Angel Mystic podcast, where spiritually open minds come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting, plus weekly angelic insights as I pull cards for the week ahead. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife, to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life, as seen on ITV, Channel 4, and writer for Fate and Fortune magazine. My hope is this podcast is your go-to resource for navigating life with more ease and flow. Whether you're a beginner on the spiritual path or a seasoned practitioner, join us as we unlock the secrets of connection and harness the power of manifestation to create the life you desire. Please rate, review, share and subscribe each episode as we embark on the Angel Mystic podcast. And don't forget to head over to show notes to find all the useful links to many free, amazing resources. Now let's delve in. Welcome to the Angel Mystic podcast. We're back. Last week we had a little bit of a repeat episode, but this week we are talking about how you can manifest money fast. Because we all want that, don't we? We all want to be able to manifest money. I think when I ask people what it is that they want, money is probably the top of the list, and rightly so, because money does make the world go round, doesn't it? Without money, what can we do? We can't do a lot. We need it to survive. And today I wanted to talk about something in relationship to that, because so many people sometimes feel a little bit secretive about money, and they may feel a little bit ashamed to say it out loud, ask that question of how do you manifest money fast? By that I mean not someday, not in 6 months, not eventually. How do you manifest it fast? And there is so much shame about money. I was certainly brought up, it's rude to talk about money. You don't discuss what you earn. And obviously things have changed and people are a lot more open these days, but there is still deep-seated beliefs around that sometimes are just not serving us. And I want to set it all straight in this podcast today. So if you want more money, this is a good podcast for you to absolutely listen to. And I want to start by saying there is nothing unspiritual about wanting money quickly, or indeed wanting money at all. Urgency is not wrong. Sometimes it's necessary. Desire of more money is not wrong. Wanting relief from whatever situation you're in, and perhaps money can do that for you, is not wrong. But desperation blocks money. And the opposite of that, alignment, accelerates it coming into your life. So today I'm going to teach you some really helpful shifts so that you can move into that place of allowing more money into your life really quickly. I'm going to share some tips about how I got out of my credit card debt. So stick around. So let's start first of all by thinking about money, and I want to be clear in saying that money requires clean, can't speak, can't even get the word out. Let's try it again. Money requires clean energy. And often if you need money fast, and the word need again, it's not a great manifesting word, because nobody wants to be needy. Nobody wants to feel that sort of desperation. There's often pressure around all of that. We may have bills, we may have deadlines, we may have fear rising, we may have embarrassment, shame, or even panic. And when you focus on that, that's what you're going to get more of. Because what you feel in any moment is what you're attracting more of. And that's a really hard place to work with when you want more financial flow, but you're feeling lack. But it is possible because I have done it. So I know it is possible. But when you focus on, I need this or else, I can't pay my rent or whatever it is, your nervous system is in survival. And the universe is only matching what you are giving out. So if you are giving out that needy, desperate energy, you're going to get more of that back. So we don't want money flowing to us, and it won't flow to us even in survival mode. This is very base chakra stuff. When we're out of alignment with that, we feel like we are in, fight or flight mode. So what we need to do is regulate ourselves. And by that, I mean that you need to find some sense of calm within your body before you can even start trying to manifest. So that might be that you ground yourself, you take a breath, you put your feet on the floor and you just slow everything down and you tell yourself with your hand on your heart, I am safe. Do that now. It's safe to do so. Hand on heart, I am safe. I am safe in this moment. And allow that feeling of calm to ripple through you. It doesn't mean it's going to solve everything in one go, but it is a starting place. And from that starting place, you can start to turn things around. You're not manifesting from panic, which is going to give you more panic. You can manifest powerfully from that steadiness of feeling safe. And that's so important. It really, really is. If you want money fast, you've got to know the specifics. You've got to know the number that you need. You're just not like, I want more money. Well, the universe could go, I've just found you £1 on the street. There you go. You've got more money. You need to be specific. And you're not saying, I want a lot more or just enough. How much do you want? Is it £100, £300, 2,000, 10,000? Your unconscious mind's going to work better with clarity. And then your system can start scanning for opportunities. Manifesting is not just going, I want this, universe, send it to me. It's about aligning to it. It's about feeling it first and also taking inspired action. There's many steps when we're manifesting, when we're consciously manifesting, because we're manifesting all the time in every given moment, but we're often doing it unconsciously. And this is how we can manifest things we don't want. Like the other day, I was flossing my teeth and I thought, oh, it'd be a nightmare if I got that little floss thing stuck between my teeth. What happened? I got the floss thing stuck between my teeth. Oh, there we go, just manifested that. Whatever you're putting your focus on, that's what the universe is delivering about. So this is why, the I am safe is so important. I fully live by the belief that the universe has got my back. I can't tell you how much comfort that has given me over the years when I really don't know how things are going to work out. When I didn't have enough money for my rent, I would just say the universe has my back. And that makes me relax in that moment. That means that opportunity is going to come my way. So write down, be specific, define the number that you want. Write it down and circle it. Write it in the shower steam in the morning. Commit to it. Know that that amount of money is coming to you. And this is where people start to get a little bit stuck. Because money is hard to visualize. It's hard to visualize money coming into your life. Because often it comes into your life via a bank account, via a check. Do people still do checks? I think they might do. Some people. It's hard to visualize. You're not going to sit there with stacks and stacks of notes on a table. But what you can visualize is what you will do with the money when you have it. What will it enable you to do? You see, money doesn't come from your wages, from your bank account, from your benefits, even. Money comes from the universe. And it is a flow that you can tap into. And that's going to make you feel more relaxed. So don't hang everything onto what you're going to get paid or what you've got in your bank account and think that's it. That's it. There's no more. Because this is an abundant universe that we are in. And for you to feel that abundance so you can have more financial abundance coming into your life, ask yourself, where have I got? Because abundance just means more than enough. Where have I already got more than enough? Is it love? Is it health? Is it dust? Is it clutter? It doesn't always have to be positive. Where have you got more than enough? Because I want you to feel that energy of abundance. More than enough. What have you got more than enough of? I've got more than enough crystals. I could definitely take some more, but I've got more than enough. You only need to look out the window and you can see more than enough. Look at a tree with all the leaves on it. Look at the blades of grass. There is abundance everywhere. But we have these unconscious beliefs that money has to take time and money is hard work. We need to change that. We need to change that. If money feels like it never comes quickly, like it's a struggle that you're just scraping by, that's a story that you are telling yourself that you possibly adopted from someone else and have been telling yourself that for years. And that story will slow everything down. So you need to ask, is that true? Is it true that money is slow to come to me? Or is that just a pattern so far? Because once you've decided that money can move quickly, more opportunities are going to come to you. I honestly believe that the speed of your manifestation matches the speed of your belief. So the more that you believe, the faster things are going to come. I say this honestly, I manifest really quickly. If I've not manifested what I want within 10 days, I absolutely pick it apart and look at why. Because something in my belief system is not in alignment. So we need to, whilst this is subtle that we're talking about, I need you to believe that this is powerful and possible. Because there is such a difference between hoping, oh, I hope I get that, and expectation. I hear it all the time. And I see it all the time on social media. Oh, I wish I could do that. Or I hope I could do that. But expectation is saying it's on its way. It's coming to me. And you can be excited about it being delivered. It's like waiting for that parcel. You've placed an order. You know it's coming. You don't sit all day looking out the window waiting for it. You don't doubt if it's going to come or not. You expect it to come. And that same energy is what I want you to have about your finances. So that might mean that you're not checking your bank account with anxiety, checking it with a sense of curiosity, maybe. And instead of thinking nothing's happening, you need to think, I wonder how this is going to be arriving. Get playful with expectation. I also want to touch on something about spending as well and our language around all of that. Because, if you're acting as if like it's a done deal and it's handled, that doesn't mean that you can then go out recklessly spending money that you haven't got. But it means like shifting out of that scarcity mindset and behavior and stop talking about being broke. Stop identifying with that lack energy. And if money was already with you and already handled, how would you show up today? Would you be more calmer? Would you be more generous? Would you be more confident? Would you be more decisive? Because this embodiment, this feeling, these feelings now speeds things up. Money is attracted to certainty. So here's what I want us to do today. Step one, in your journal, I would love you to write down the exact amount of money that you desire. Write it down. It might be that you just want £25. It might be that you want 25,000. There's nobody judging. You just write down what it is that you want. But make it a realistic figure. Don't just go, oh, I want to be a millionaire. Because it's always what you're going to do with the money, not the money. So be realistic, play with this experiment and see what turns up for you. And once you've written down, let's say it's £500, write that down and then list 3 ways that it could realistically arrive with you in the next 30 days. This could be so many ways. If you've got a business, that could be sales. It could be that you get refunded something. It could be that you get a bonus, you get unexpected gift, unexpected opportunity. It could be that you get a bonus for a payment plan that you paid early. Honestly, when you start listing the ways that money can come to you, and I don't mean fantasy, I mean ways that money can come to you, the list is quite long. You could find a valuable item and get a reward. You could win some money. Um, I could win the lottery and gift you some money. Honestly, when you start thinking about all the ways that money could come to you, you might surprise yourself. And you might see how you've actually been capping that off. And then step three, because we always need to have some action. Manifesting doesn't happen by you sitting on the sofa and visualizing whatever it is that you want. There has to be some inspired action. Inspired action generally happens when you're thinking about what it is that you want, be it affirmations, visualizations. And when we think about that, when we start putting our energy into that, and then we get those good ideas, there are inspired action. So what step can you take? Is it like, oh, I need to send a message. Oh, I need to create a new offer in my business. Oh, I need to have a conversation. You know, have you opened yourself up to receive? Because it's so often we ask for things and then we turn it down. So I'll ask for something and it might be that somebody says, well, I've got that. I can lend you that. And you go, oh, no, 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 no. How is your ability to receive? It might be that you get an idea that you need to look at your limiting beliefs and you do some work on that. And that momentum of working on yourself starts to change everything. And then evidence of abundance starts coming to you. And that new belief that you have around money and finances accelerates the manifestation, and bingo, there's your money dropped into your account. There's that friend that lent money from you years ago and go, do you know what? I'm paying you back. Don't underestimate the ways that it can come to you. But I also want to say this, and it's important, I think. It's important to be grounded. Manifesting money fast is not about ignoring practical responsibility. If you're in a real financial difficulty, you need to speak to people that can help you, be it bank manager, provider, there's financial support out there. But spiritual alignment and practical action do go hand in hand. And powerful manifestors do both. Now, my personal top tips for manifesting money is going back to that I am safe in that moment. This is what I did. In fact, I would love to know. I'm only giving you a little snippets right now, but if you would like me to do a full podcast even on how I got out of debt, stopped living on benefits, and started living in abundance, I will happily do that. But I need to know from you if that would be helpful and useful. But here's 4 little tips I want to leave you with today. One is telling your nervous system that you are safe. So hand on heart, I am safe. I'm safe in this moment. Also living for the now. That meant that for me, if I had enough money for today, I didn't worry about tomorrow. I also did oodles and doodles of gratitude and still do every day. And this one is probably a little bit, it might push some buttons, but I had to be really grateful for the debt that I'd run up, because if I hadn't been grateful for it, it would have been a lot harder to work with it. And I had to learn to love the debt. So rather than thinking, oh no, I've got to pay my credit card bill, I would go, how great that that company gave me that credit and I was able to buy whatever I needed to buy. And I gave gratitude for that debt, and the energy around that shifted and changed and made it much easier to work with. Well, like I say, if it's going to be helpful, let me know. And we can certainly do a podcast about that moving forward. But remember that you're not trying to chase money. You are being the version of you that has already got money. How would you feel in that version of you? Would you be calmer? I always feel like I'll be taller, clearer, more decisive, more available. Fast money isn't about forcing, it's about removing the resistance and allowing it to come to you. So I hope this has helped you today, and I actually have a lot more things to help you with at the moment. So I encourage you to go over into show notes before we do our cards for the week. Do have a look in there because it is my birthday month of March, and there is some amazing offers. There's £5 off my angel cards. If you've ever been interested in timeline therapy, which removes your fear, anger, hurt, sadness, and guilt, that's got an amazing offer on it, and also my coaching as well. So have a look at that. There is a free class coming along soon as well, which is called, it's on April the 1st, it's called Foolproof Manifesting. So it's going to be a fun class. If you would like to sign up for that, please do. And if you want to work with me in a 12-month container in a group program, I am doing Grow Your Own Abundance. Now, not only will it teach you everything you need to know about manifesting and tapping into that abundant flow, It will leave you with a huge toolkit of incredible things that you will have forever so you can manifest in any area of your life. But it will also connect you with your angels too, because angels are pretty awesome at helping you manifest. So let's do our angelic insights for this week and see what. Oh, I'm not joking, honestly. I I'm gonna have to show you this card, and it is the first one out. First one out, dearie me. You're not gonna believe it. It's the abundance card. Oh my goodness. So this is what is this for? Let's go and check my dates. Just bear with while I check my dates. What we're doing. This is is it really the 16th? Um, no, it's the 23rd, isn't it? This will be the 23rd till the 29th. So this is for the 23rd. It's the abundance card. What a great card to come after we've been talking about that just then. Um, this is saying, okay, this is saying quite a different message than I thought it was going to say. This is saying that remember you're not on your own. However you feel in the financial situation that you're in, you're not on your own. Your angel is with you. And look out for the subtle signs that your angel's giving you, particularly the cobwebby feeling on your face, the little tittles. This is your angel. But know in your heart of hearts that you will always be taken care of, that the money is there for you. So open up and be able to receive it. So that's a lovely message for Monday. On Tuesday, we've got the you card. It's all about you on Tuesday. And you need to put yourself top of the list because you've been a little bit mean on yourself and you've been pushing yourself down the ladder. And it's now time to put yourself on high priority in terms of doing what's right for you. No more people pleasing, doing what's right for you. On Wednesday, we've got the honest card. The honest card talks about being really truthful and honest about what you want, not what you think everybody else wants for you, what you really want. Thursday, we have got the worry card. So this is, worry will always stop your manifesting, but it is coming in as a reminder to say, check where your unconscious thoughts are going. Are they really moving in the direction that you want to go in, or are they tripping you up? So look out for the worry monster and get him locked up in a secure box, is what I want to say. All those little thoughts that we have, like that blocking and stopping us, get them boxed away. Um, Friday, it's Raphael. Raphael is the healer of the angel realms. So where do you need to heal, particularly, in your belief system? What is it that you need to let go of? Ask Raphael to help you. Imagine his emerald green light whirling around you and allow that to magically work on Saturday. You need to use the word no. No, 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 no. This is no rushing into any big decisions on Saturday. Sit with it. If you still want to do it on Sunday, well, that's a different story. But listen to, if you put the songs on the radio or on a playlist, the words, if they're jumping out to you, that's messages from your angels. Have your ears open to way that you are receiving communication from your angels, and just know that you need to say no. So sorry, no, I can't do that, might be the way that you word it. And of course, your angels will help you if you're needing to set some real boundaries. Sunday meditation. Well, actually, I can't think of anything better to do on a Sunday than a nice long meditation. So I'm going to be doing that. I hope you decide to join me and you do it as well at your house, your house. Oh dear, I've not been drinking, honest. I mean, I don't even drink, but I don't need to, clearly. Anyway, look out for it as well on Sunday as I've got the giggles now. Look out for numbers on clocks as one of your signs, number synchronicities. That's our messages for the week. Have a fantastic week. Don't forget to go and check out everything that's in show notes and give us a little rate, a little review. Really helps. Subscribe and share. Till next time, bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and got value from it. If so, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with your friends. It really does help in more ways than you realise. You can find out more good stuff between episodes. Just search The Angel Mystic on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You'll find me there. And I would love to connect with you more over in my free group on Facebook. Check out all the links in the show notes.